For the last month or so, ever since my last Tysabri infusion, when I didn't get my normal energy boost, I've been feeling kind of depressed. I felt worthless, like I wasn't making a difference. I was not only wasting my time, but everyone's time, and my place on this earth. Like, there was no point me being here. I just wasn't fulfilling my potential. I really felt that my happy-go-lucky facade that you often see I have on my YouTube videos was a complete lie, because that's really not how it is for me at the moment. I really was feeling crap about myself. I just got tired of fighting my MS. A little and I just couldn't win. I'd never win. And this really did affect my physiotherapy, because for the last month I've not really tried, and that's obviously had a bit of a detrimental effect, and it just escalating downhill path with increasing fatigue and a lack of mobility, and it's not a good place to be. I thought I was never going to reach my ultimate goal. I've been able to play Ultimate Frisbee again. It's sort of naively optimistic, and that really felt like it was never going to happen. Perhaps I shouldn't have been quite so unrealistic in my expectations, but I've always figured if I don't ask, you don't get. And to be fair, I wasn't putting my part of the bargain in by really trying, but as I said before, it was difficult because I just felt worthless. But now I'm starting to fight back. Ever since, well, I say ever since yesterday, because it has literally just been since yesterday, I've got back on the physiotherapy bandwagon, and I'm really trying my damndest and actually doing it. And it's amazing how much of a difference it's made in my sense of self-worth already. The fact that I know that I'm trying. I've reassessed my goals. I've looked at the fact that the idea of me aiming to great enough run half marathon, or playing sports and sprinting about, perhaps a bit unrealistic. And I've tamed the back and I've said, look, I've got to aim for little steps, and I may reach that goal, I may not. If I don't, fair enough. But I've got to start smaller. Like, just been able to walk for longer than 5 minutes outside without getting really tired and out of breath and just feeling like crap, because that really does make you feel rubbish when all you can walk is 5 minutes. Makes you feel like shit. If this reassessing my goal of not aiming to do the Great North Run or play Ultimate Frisbee again doesn't mean it's a failure. It's just perhaps being more realistic at this stage, because that is a long, long way off. And for me to realistically think about those goals, it's going to take a lot of hard work, and see this big mountain I have to climb when I'm just such a little tiny ant. That can be really intimidating. Even if I really want to reach the summit, it's going to take a while before I can realistically start thinking, oh, I might get up there and look down upon the rest of the landscape from the summit. I mean, I look at where I've come from. Just 10 months ago, I couldn't even sit up in bed by myself. I was in hospital. I had to get other people to cut my food up for me. 9 months ago, I was using a wheelchair. I look at where I am now, and it's so far improved from those days. And they were only in the very short term. So who knows where I'm going to end up in the coming weeks, months. I mean, if I don't aim to progress, then I'm just going backwards, and I think that goes for anyone. And it can be really difficult when you feel really worthless to focus on the fact that you've still got to carry on improving, and it can be fucking hard. But every mountain's climbed one little step at a time.